and welcome to episode 5 of My Life Lesson. Today we have model dancer Angela Henderson. But first I want to give a shout out to all the dancers out there. They are some of the hardest working people in the business. They literally get there before everybody else and leave after everybody else, and they work through horrendous injuries in spite of it. I was lucky enough to be in the Broadway show Fela when it returned to Broadway, as well as the world tour playing Sandra Isidore, and those dancers would kill it on stage every night, phenomenal. And then I'd come off stage and there'd be these bodies lying around grasping for breath, and I'd step over them, you know, just ridiculous with their joints all taped up. So I just want to say for this episode, respect. Here's Angela.
The type of dance training that I have is a little ballet. I don't say much about ballet. Not point on my toes or anything, not point shoes. Jazz, tap dancing, love tap dancing, and mostly hip hop choreography. The biggest obstacle that I have overcame was just, I have this dream, I have this goal. How do I achieve it? And you know, you research things, and I don't want to date myself, but YouTube wasn't around when I was younger, so it wasn't really that many outlets to figure out how do you become a dancer, how do you become a model. And I did a lot of research, and I came across this wonderful website that lists every single thing that you need to do, which was number one, get an agent, which seems kind of, you know, simple to someone who is in the entertainment industry, but I had no idea. So I found that out, and long story short, it was an article on there that really inspired me about a girl who was doing all the things I wanted to do, dancing with all these big stars, Jennifer Lopez, you know, and I actually got to recently dance with her more than once. So, you know, I tell everyone, you write your dreams down, and they can happen. It sounds cheesy, but everything I wrote down has came true. A dream of mine in high school was to always dance with Destiny's Child. And when I came to LA, I got with an agent that worked closely with Beyonce's choreographer. And my second biggest dream was to dance for the MTV Awards. And I kind of killed two birds with one stone because I danced with Beyonce for the MTV Awards. So that was a really, really big accomplishment, a check mark off of my list of goals. In this industry, you definitely feel the need to live up to a certain expectation, whether it be weight, you know, your look. But I've learned to realize, don't let people say no. Take in that criticism. It might be something that you could change to better yourself, but stay true to yourself, because tough times are definitely going to occur when you have any type of goal in life. You have to have thick skin. You have to realize that you're not going to win them all. You're not going to book everything. And I know a lot of people that get sad about that, but when you're not achieving your dream, you're not getting booked, someone else is. So you have to, you know, put that good karma out there and be humble and know your time is coming. Because actually every time a door is closed, a bigger door is open for me, every time. And you know, I always tell my friends that I have so many examples. Even when I made the Raider cheerleaders, it was another team I tried out for before then that wasn't as known. And it was kind of sad to me. I'm like, oh, I didn't make it, and would have been fun. But a few months later, my friend told me that the Raiders had an audition for cheerleaders, and I went to that, and that was a way better and bigger opportunity. So never be too sad, because I always feel something else around the corner waiting for you. I've been given many great advice, but I would say the best advice I got was to be true to yourself. Don't let people say no to you. A lot of times people said no to me, and I still did what they told me I could not do. And just recently I read an article about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Selma Hayek, how they were told they would never be a lead actor. But you know, you can look at their credits and see that they prove people wrong. So always to stay true to yourself, don't take no for an answer. See, many funny things happen on set because you're there 15 hours most of the time. But one story that I can remember, one of my first music videos when I moved to Hollywood with Pharrell, and I was so excited and I was kind of nervous. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was waiting in the waiting room, and the director came in and said, "Oh, here is your cat you're going to hold." But it wasn't a real cat. It was a stuffed animal cat. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you know, I'm not used to being on set, so maybe it's something I'm not sure of. Maybe this is just a pretend cat because they're going to give me a real cat later, I'm thinking. I'm not going to question it. But I ended up really holding a stuffed animal cat for the music video, and I had to act like I was the coolest girl ever as I was holding the cat. So that was very challenging because I am actually not an actor, but it was a pretty fun time. If I could share anything before I leave today, I would like to say that my motto is don't wish for it, work for it. It's very, very important. You know, you could be like, oh, I never, you know, no one likes me, no one's ever gonna pick me. What are you doing to get to your goal? But I would say to anyone in any town out there, big or small, make goals. You have to save money, research what you want to do with anything in life. Research it, figure out how other people did it by researching their journey that they took. And again, keep a positive attitude because it'll be a little tough out here. It'll be some down days, but yeah, have a plan in place. You'll be great.
Thank you, Angela. It really is about setting those goals to achieve your dreams. And check out that website, answersfordancers.com. So next week we have a phenomenal, very successful model, Rodney Charles, from the billboards to the magazines to the runway. This guy has done it all. And now he's a producer, director, entrepreneur, just fierce, just a diva. Don't tell him I called him that. Check it out next week. Thanks for watching.
I would say that the biggest obstacle that I've had, it was my being homeless and feeling terribly alone and terribly depressed about the fact that this can happen to you and no one really cares.